Hi guys, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming, and today we're taking a look at Cosmic Invasion. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, in fact. Don't know why I omitted that. Probably just habit. But Marvel Cosmic Invasion, it's a pixel art beat 'em up with superheroes. So you're defending basically the galaxy from Annihilus, who was, I believe, originally a Fantastic Four villain, but has become far more of a bigger threat over the course of his existence in the comics. And it's done in a pixel art style, so much like it looks like Streets of Rage or Final Fight, something of that era. And it's very good. I have to admit, I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not that I didn't enjoy like previous ones like Streets of Rage or Final Fight, but they never really kept my interest. It always became a bit of a slog. This one is a little different. There's a few caveats to that in this. So you have a roster of up to 15 superheroes, some of which you'll need to unlock as you go. And they've done quite a good job with it, I think. They haven't just been like, oh, what Marvel character was in the latest movie sort of thing, you know? They haven't really done too much of that. You still have the ones you'd expect to be in there, like Rocket Raccoon, Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man. They're all in there, of course. But you've got things like Beta Ray Bill and Cosmic Ghost Rider and She-Hulk. I guess they're trying to like repair her reputation, which is cool. Because I like She-Hulk. I will never watch the show, but I like She-Hulk. So they've done that, and what you do is you go through a campaign mode which has a few different paths you can take. It's not too varied, it all comes back to like the main stream of the campaign, but it does mean there's other levels for you to do. Each level comes with a series of 3 challenges. A lot of the time they'll be character specific, so if you get one of the higher levels and it's a challenge for a character that you haven't really been using, you're kind of shut of luck, because these characters do level up. Great. So grinding is a thing with them, which is fine, because like levels are like, well, the area levels are like 8 to 10 minutes long, and you can generally bash through them. And of course, as your characters gain more power, more vitality, more mana, for lack of a better term, then you can go on through quicker and obviously kill things and not have to be quite so cautious as you go. Another thing it does to keep things fresh is you pick 2 characters. Every player, up to 4 players, and each player will take 2 characters. And it's a tag system. So as soon as you press, like, I think it's left 2 or left trigger, depending on your controller of choice, you will tag out. And you can do this in the middle of a combo. You can have them come in and immediately do a superpower to help you out, and stuff like that. Or me, being the pedant I am, I just use them as an additional health bar. I'm sorry. I know. I should be using them much more intelligently. You come in, you extend your combos with them and all that. I'm aware, but just the extra health for me, I'm afraid. So they got a good mix of characters. There's some, as I say, more eclectic and some less so. Some dodge, some block, and can parry. And others can fly, others swing, others just jump. So there are benefits to taking each hero. Then you never take a hero and you think, oh shit. For me, there are a few heroes that are more of a standout. Like I enjoy playing Wolverine personally, but that's just me. But there's enough choice, and as I say, the tag thing keeps it nice and fresh. They have like a room clearing superpower as well, which you have a focus bar for. You fill that up by hitting things, which you'll be doing a lot, so it's not a problem. And it's essentially just like an AoE screen clear kind of deal for pretty much every character, actually, as I think of it. They do have their own sort of superpowers. You do that by hitting Y or triangle, I guess. I'm playing it on Xbox pad, so I guess triangle. In which they'll just, like, Stark will do is repulsor blast. I had to think of the term. And Spider-Man will obviously shoot webs and shit like that. So, and that operates on its own meter, which will gradually refill over time. So there's quite a lot to be getting on with. The the levels are quite varied. You'll be going to Genosha, you'll be going to the Symbiote homeworld, New York, obviously, because like that always needs a regular fucking in Marvel, doesn't it? There's like not a week goes by where New York ain't getting up the ass. You go to a Sentinel factory where they have different sizes of Sentinels, which is kind of weird. And like the small ones are only just taller than you. Then you get like a bigger one, which is like about 1.5 size of the regular hero model. And the end boss is Master Mold. They do the thing where it's like his head in fists and stuff like that. So, you know, this is the sort of thing you do when you fight big enemies in these sort of games. You just see body parts through a hole, basically. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The campaign itself isn't too long. You should be able to skin it in an afternoon, maybe 4 or 5 hours, I'd say. Which is nice because it's really the type of game you want to play with your friends. And when you have like a lot of characters on screen, it looks mental. I say looks because I don't have enough friends that I can play it cooperatively. I suppose I could do it online, but there's less fun in it, really. But it's good because you can have your mate round and you spend just an afternoon just kick your way through it, which is nice. I'm obviously playing single player, so I'm very much of the slowly catchy monkey thing. So it took me a little bit longer to get through it because I was busy grinding up hero levels and stuff to make it a little bit tougher, because it does ramp up in difficulty. It starts out really easy, as you would expect. But as you go through, you will find the difficulty ramping up, and all of a sudden you're like finishing a fight and you're like, fuck, I'm almost dead. How did that happen? You just don't, it's such a nice curve, you don't actually realise it's happening until you drop dead, kind of thing. So it's really well done. I don't think there's ever been a point in it where it felt unfair. It's just I've decided to do the wrong thing as well. I didn't really find anything that was cheap in it. So I mean, like that big Sentinel that I was talking about, the one that's 1.5 times, he has like a kick and a punch, and he winds up on it, and if you get round the other side of him, he's not going to hit you with it, but if you don't, then he's going to hit you with it. So if you don't dodge, you're going to get it. So it's that kind of thing. You need to be reactive to what's going on. You learn the enemy moves, and then you're fine. This is why I generally sort of go through and replay the levels a lot, because, you know, I'm getting points for it, but I'm also learning more of the moves. There are some enemies that are pretty common across most of the levels, like the Annihilus bugs and stuff. They are different colours, but they're generally different colours because they do different things, rather than just being different colours to be like, I've got slightly longer health bar sort of thing. So yeah, it's actually a really good time. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is not an expensive game. It is currently discounted on Steam. It's normally $24.99, but it is currently $22.49, and that lasts to the 15th of December. So if you want to pick it up, that's a good reason. It is also on Game Pass, which is how I'm playing it. Confusingly, the day it came out, it wasn't available to download. I can only stream it, which, you know, this sort of game, I'm not real worried about streaming. I didn't really notice any input lag or anything like that when I did stream it. And when I came back the following day, it was downloadable, so I was like, okay, I'll download it now. And so that was all good. Because it's like a brawler, there's not a huge amount to say about it. There are other modes to it. Just have your general fight mode, but there is also you can find cosmic cubes that are hidden throughout the levels, and you pick them up, and you go to an unlockable page, and you unlock like art and stuff. I mean, this is the first game where they've got concept art for the main menu. It's just like, not sure how I feel about that. I'm either impressed or kind of like, why did I need to see that? Kind of thing. But the thing you'll be looking for most in there is palette swaps. So it's essentially new costumes for heroes, just done by palette swapping them. So obviously Wolverine, you can have like his X-Force dark uniform and stuff like that. So it does have a good amount of replayability, and if you're trying to get all the challenges and get all the cosmic cubes and unlock everything you can, and max out your characters and stuff like that, you're probably looking at more like 20 hours overall. But as I said, the campaign will run you probably about 4 or 5 if you want, you know, taking your time and grinding like I was. But yes, so that is Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It's a super well done pixel brawler. The animations are great. It's very smooth. It's a joy to play. The gameplay is, I would say, outside of like the throws, it's a little nibble for you. So, you know, like Streets of Rage, stuff like that. You walk into someone, you grab them, then you can like batter them or throw them. Not all characters in this have a throw. They're generally tied to like the special moves. It's like Wolverine will jump on somebody, you can give them a bit of a claw and then throw him, or just give them a big throw. Which is helpful because they go into other characters and knock everybody down, stuff like that. But not every character has a throw, which is annoying. Especially like when your brain is trained just to walk into somebody and give them a good knee in the bread basket and then that butt. Axel, he was my main, I'm just saying. So there's that. It's not huge, but like I would have liked to see more of the heroes toss people around because they're heroes, man. Come on, they'll be throwing shit. But yeah, I would highly recommend. It's, you know, relatively cheap for what it is nowadays, even not on discount, so you might have to pay like £2.50 more or whatever. That's not a huge saving, is it? Come on, £2.50. What does that get you nowadays? Probably a penny chew at this point. Oh well. So yeah, highly recommended. It's on Game Pass. If you don't want to buy it, it is on Steam. It is very positively received on Steam. It's done by Tribute Games and published by Dotemu. Dotemu. Order Chinese shit online. There you go. Yeah. I shouldn't say that. I'd use AliExpress for stuff. So whatever. Anyway, guys, that's my little review of Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I remember Marvel that time, but almost forgot the Cosmic Invasion part because I'm a fucking idiot. It came out in the first. If you like superheroes and brawlers with bit art, I mean, I would love to see a brawler come out where it was like AAA level graphics, but like gameplay like this. It'd be amazing. Come on, let's have it. Someone do that. Thank you. Alright guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you next time.